Hallo en hartelijk welkom. Die militante islamitische groep Al-Qaeda dreig om die ontvoerde Bloemfonteinse onderwyser Pierre Karkie oor 3 dae te onthoof as die losprys van R33 miljoen nie betaal word nie. Pierre Karkie en sy vrou Yolandi is verlede jaar in Yemen gevange geneem. Pierre het daar skool gehou. 2 weke gelede is Yolandi onverwags vrygelaat te midde van onderhandelings deur die Suid-Afrikaanse humanitaire hulporganisasie Gift of the Givers. Maar sedertdien het onderhandelings tussen Al-Qaeda en Gift of the Givers se onderhandelaar Anas Al-Hamati doodgeloop. Die ontvoerders beskuldig Al-Hamati dat hy die losprys gesteel het. En dit volg nadat Suid-Afrika se adjunkminister van internasionale betrekkinge, Ibrahim, op Jemense televisie 'n beroep op die ontvoerders gedoen het om Karkie vry te laat. Die ontvoerders glo hy het die losprys saamgeneem na Yemen toe en ondanks die verklaring deur die regering dat hy nie lospryse betaal nie. Vanaand kyk ons na wat agter die skerms van sulke gijslaarsdramas gebeur. En ons verwelkom vir Dr. Sooliman, hoof van Gift of the Givers en luitenant-kolonel Ernst Strydom, hoofonderhandelaar van die Suid-Afrikaanse Polisiediens. Dr. Strydom was betrokke by die onderhandelings om Debbie Kalitz en Bruno Pelletsari uit Somalië los te kry. En voor ons met die gaste gesels, hoor ons net 'n paar inleidende opmerkings deur professor Hussein Solomon, politieke ontleder van die Universiteit van die Vrystaat.
The entire Islamic world are facing major challenges. You are dealing with very weak governments. You are also dealing with very strong terrorist movements operating there, financially, military trained, people who can engage in coordinated attacks, and I fear this will continue. I think that in terms of how they operate, first and foremost, that they move around. They move around with their hostages. They will move around in a particular area. More importantly, since about 2011, the Yemeni government has been trying to wrest control of the region in which Mr. Karkie is in, and they failed to do so. So, in other words, you have a protected area where they are. The government has no control over the area, so even if you didn't know where the whereabouts are, it's going to be extremely difficult to actually snatch them from there. But I don't think that we actually have the intelligence capabilities. More importantly, if something like that would have to operate, we would have to do it in conjunction with the government of Yemen and possibly other forces as well, such as the US. Fundamentally, it's about money. After their release of Yolanda on humanitarian grounds, I think it's going to be very difficult for them, without losing face to their constituency, to release Pierre without payment of the ransom. In terms of the current negotiations, Gift of the Givers already got Yolanda. We should have had a lot